SummerSlam 2024 was a near-perfect premium live event. Tom did a switcheroony, we got the end of the Judgment Day, new Intercontinental Champion, new United States Champion, new World Heavyweight Champion. Nia Jax became the WWE Women's Champion. Congratulations, love to see it. Like, truly. Congratulations, Nia Jax. Punk vs. Drew absolutely delivered. People. Put your ones in the air for the original tribal chief! People, you know what makes me happy? I didn't embarrass myself. Y'all poked fun at me, y'all bullied me, saying that we ain't gonna get 4 title changes. Who's laughing now? Who's laughing now? You said Roman Reigns is not gonna make his return. Who's laughing now? Who is laughing now? Your boy got every single match correctly except for CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre, but that doesn't matter. People, I might be overreacting. I'm not sure. Maybe it's a stretch, but I believe this is one of the greatest WWE pay-per-views I have ever seen. Recently, I made a video talking about how much potential SummerSlam has, and in my honest opinion, all of these things happened. All of these things actually happened, and I'm a moments guy, but even the matches, like every single match delivered, even Nia Jax versus Bayley. Nia Jax became a champion, which makes me truly happy. All jokes aside, I'm actually pretty happy about this. She did some dumb shit, we made fun of her enough, let's give Nia her flowers. Nia Jax, you did really good. So people, let's talk about WWE SummerSlam 2024. Jelly Roll rolled some jellies, and the first match was Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan. Obviously, Dominic Mysterio was watching the match, and this was really good. You can tell how different Liv Morgan is right now, how much more aura she actually has, how much more over she is. I hate to say it, but Rhea's injury was the best thing that could happen to Liv Morgan. I could go on and on about the quality of these matches, but just like I've said, every match did deliver. There's nothing really to critique. The first time we saw Dominic involved was when Rhea Ripley wanted to hit Liv Morgan with a steel chair, but Dominic stopped her. Is it really a plot hole? Considering Dominic actually wanted Liv Morgan to win. I mean, Liv Morgan would have won, but I guess he didn't want his love getting hurt. Also, what's crazy about this match, Rhea Ripley just hit her arm and that fixed her injury quite a few times during this match. If I'll get a broken arm, I'll never go to the doctors anymore. I'll just hit the wall as hard as I can. But then Dominic throws a chair into the ring, distracts the referee, Liv with the finisher, and Liv Morgan retains the women's championship. But we still didn't know whether Dominic Mysterio tried to help her or screwed up again. Even the commentators were a little confused, just like the viewers. Well, Dominic picks up Liv Morgan and they started kissing, as we see Rhea Ripley absolutely devastated. I love it. I wanted this to happen. I talked about how much I want this to happen, but I didn't expect that to happen since Triple H is kind of dragging shit sometimes. But now we can expect SummerSlam being just as good as WrestleMania sometimes. This shit was great, man. This was awesome. This was WrestleMania level type of shit where we get these big conclusions, big ass moments, and that was the first, is the Judgment Day still a thing moment of the night. This was the right call. Now I can't wait to see Raw, and Liv Morgan retaining was definitely the right decision because she's so over right now. Rhea Ripley is Rhea Ripley. She's on a whole different level. You can't compare any wrestler, in my opinion, to Rhea Ripley. She doesn't need the championship right now. Continuing on making Liv Morgan into a star was the right decision. Absolutely love this. Great opening with a big moment. Lovely stuff. But the Judgment Day drama is far from over. Then we saw Sami Zayn versus Bron Breakker Intercontinental Championship match. Another great match, and I like the story they told. So, first time they faced, Bron Breakker took Sami Zayn for granted. He took it easy. He felt like Sami is the underdog, taking it lightly, basically. In this match, it was a whole different story. The match was quite short, actually, and Bron Breakker pretty much dominated Sami Zayn. A couple of spears, and we got a new Intercontinental Champion. I've been hearing so many great things about Bron Breakker, both professionally and just him being a nice dude. And you can tell, so happy for the guy. So happy for the guy. I'm happy that Sami Zayn had a pretty lengthy Intercontinental Championship title reign because like I've said, if you beat Gunther, you can't hot potato the shit out of this championship. And I do believe Bron Breakker is going to have a great Intercontinental Championship title reign. It's going to be pretty similar to Gunther when it comes to his matches, the dominance, everything. He's a guy that is really tough to beat, just like Gunther. and we need these kind of champions, in my opinion, to build these mid-card titles. So the match was awesome, super happy for Bron, and can't wait to see what's next. Then we got LA Knight versus Logan Paul. LA Knight destroys Logan's car, of course. I was pretty nervous watching this match because I really wanted LA Knight to win, man. But like, how many title changes can you actually expect? Well, the match was really good. Again, Logan is really great, and whether you like this dude or not, like, I get it, man, but you just can't deny it. You really can't convince me that he's a bad wrestler, considering how much of a part-timer he is and how, you know, not frequently he actually wrestles. So we got some crazy ass spots. You know, Logan Paul did a great job in my opinion. LA Knight was awesome. Like I've said, every match was great, and I could go on and on about talking about how great these matches were. People, LA Knight finally won his first championship in the WWE. We got a new United States champion. I'm watching this paper, I'm like, holy fucking shit, everything is landing, everything is happening the way I wanted it to happen, and sometimes unpredictability and things not going your way is great in the WWE, in my opinion. But I believe when it comes to this pay-per-view especially, you just gotta give it to the fans. You just really gotta give it to the fans, man. So I'm really happy for LA Knight, but I do believe Logan Paul is going to take a long break from the WWE right now, considering his wife is pregnant. And you know, he just lost his United States Championship. But I don't know about you guys, like, I don't like him as a person. Do I care that much? Not really, he's fucking good. The crowd did chant, "You still suck," after the high-flying spot. And I do appreciate that, it's the crowd having fun, although there's one chant that really pissed me off, and I'm gonna talk about that just a little bit later. Then we got Nia Jax versus Bayley. So I'm watching this match, I'm like, okay, this is gonna be the worst match of the night. The ordering of the match didn't do them any favors because you just saw LA Knight winning a championship, so, you know, it's really hard to pay attention. But the match definitely picked up, man. It's definitely a different Nia Jax match, in my opinion. Possibly the best Nia Jax match I've ever seen. I mean, Bayley picking up Nia, all this shit, like, it works so well when you're trying to pop the crowd. We got Tiffany Stratton trying to cash in, or at least pretending that she's trying to cash in. That didn't work, but eventually, man, like, Nia Jax won the match. 2 finishers. You knew Bayley's not gonna kick out, and Nia Jax is your new WWE Women's Champion. Crazy to say that. Whatever opinion we may have on Nia Jax, she did improve. She came back, she became better. I'm kinda happy for her. Kinda am. Which is crazy to say. I am kinda happy for Nia Jax. And Bayley, as much as I like her, the championship title reign was kinda ass. And maybe part of it is that horrendous theme song. Literally the worst fucking song in the WWE right now. Can't stand that shit. But anyway, happy for Nia Jax. You see, people, character development. Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk special guest referee match. This felt weird, man. Like, seeing CM Punk back again, it's like playing a WWE 2K game and CM Punk is the created superstar, right? From Community Creations. I absolutely love this match. This was not just a wrestling match. It felt like a fight, like a brawl, like a backstage brawl. And the whole story was Seth Rollins just wants to see them both beating the shit out of each other. So the rules were very loose, right? Obviously, Seth Rollins got involved quite a lot. He made some mistakes. Both Drew and CM Punk got into his face. I'm watching this match. I'm loving what I'm seeing. It's, by the way, a normal match, even though it's a special guest referee match. And this is what pissed me off. The crowd is obviously allowed to have fun. What was the point of chanting "We want tables" for like 5 fucking minutes in a normal match where you're watching Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk? That really kinda, in a way, pissed me off. Why? That's not the story. That's not the point of this. I know a lot of people wanted to see a bloody mess, but we're literally getting a bad blood pay-per-view, so keep an eye on that. Eventually, CM Punk GTS'd Seth Rollins. CM Punk would have won the match, I believe multiple times, but he focused on the bracelet. That's why he GTS'd Seth Rollins, because Seth was wearing it. You can't tell me he was not messing with Punk. Eventually, Drew McIntyre kicks CM Punk into the balls. Claymore and Seth Rollins counted to 3. Drew McIntyre wins the match and still left with the bracelet. I love this. I believe it delivered. Not gonna lie, knowing CM Punk's injury history, I was kind of worried. I was watching this match. With every move that Drew McIntyre hit, I felt a little nervous, you know. But it seems like everything was fine. CM Punk did a great job in my opinion. He's still that guy. he's still that guy, man. And this rivalry is far from over. Can't wait to see more. I think it absolutely delivered. And with the way it went, I believe it was the right call. Drew McIntyre won the match, and maybe it was the right decision. You know, I believe it kind of sucked that CM Punk didn't win a match so far in the WWE, but that's kind of the story, and it wasn't just a clean finish. Then we saw Damian Priest versus Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. A very unpredictable match in my opinion, but at this point I was like, we're not gonna get a fourth title change, right? Well, the match was very physical. Like, literally Gunther was bleeding from his torso. That's crazy. A lot of slapping, a lot of hard-hitting moves. Just exactly what you would want this match to be, in my opinion. Absolutely love this, but it's a bit of a bittersweet, man. This match was a bit of a bittersweet. Well, anyway, Finn Balor was watching the match, and Damian was about to win, but Finn Balor turned on him. Look at this guy. Look at the son of a bitch. Which led to Gunther becoming the new World Heavyweight Champion, which is, again, a bittersweet. Absolutely love me some Gunther. Really happy, and what's so special about this paper is that Raw and SmackDown are going to look so much different right now. We're going to be watching a different show. I like that. At the end of the day, kind of feel sorry for Damian, man. Like, I just got excited about this championship title reign, so it's a bittersweet. But we're going to get Finn Balor versus Damian Priest, which is really exciting, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen with the Judgment Day. Now, just an early prediction, it seems like it's going to be Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley versus the rest of the Judgment Day. Finally, we got the Undisputed WWE Championship match. Before the match, Arn Anderson tells Cody, I called some of your friends, some you don't even know you have. So we got the match. At first, it was business as usual. You know, watching Cody versus Solo, not necessarily the most exciting thing, but they still did a great job of telling a story about how much Solo pretty much studied Cody, right? He knew how to reverse every move, he knew what to do in every situation, so that was pretty interesting. But eventually we got the Bloodline. Now, the first say was from Kevin Owens, then Randy Orton, which makes sense, they're friends, but we still knew something crazy is about to happen, well, because Arn told us, and Arn never lies. I did have a weird thought watching this, maybe Brock Lesnar, because of, you know, last year's SummerSlam, but obviously that didn't happen. Well, anyway, we got Jacob Fatu, and this got me worried because after the table spot, Jacob didn't even stand up. He was selling his leg, and I'm not sure if it's legit or not. Well, anyway, out of nowhere, Roman's new music hits, which I absolutely love. Ultra instant Goku vibes right here. The only problem I have with the song is that the intro is hella long. Well, Roman comes back, spear solo, and pretty much allowed Cody to retain the WWE Championship. And, you know, you can interpret that many ways. To me, it says, yes, Cody, I still have a problem with you, can't stand you, but now it's time to settle family business. I'm coming back for that championship, but now it's all about the familia. It's familia drama. And you know, the shots of Roman Reigns looking kinda happy that Cody retained. The idea of them working together and Roman Reigns acting like a babyface, pretty much being a babyface. Even when he got into the ring, like he was feeling the crowd energy, which is so weird to watch right now, imagining Roman Reigns as a babyface, but it's crazy. Roman's journey in the WWE is absolutely wild, and it's so crazy how good he actually got. It's absolutely crazy. So, man, WWE is about to go wild. So, SummerSlam was a near perfect pay-per-view in my opinion. I would even say perfect. I don't think there's anything more I wanted, so can't really complain. Every match delivered, plenty of moments, plenty of title changes. Just, I could make like 6 videos out of this pay-per-view, right? So thank you for watching this video. As always, the great one, peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.